Iron broom, reverse iron broom. Okay. Next advanced tiger move is our tiger tail kick. Tiger tail kick. This one is meant for somebody that's coming up and attacking you from behind. Okay. So the scenario is you're walking along. You guys aren't in school, so I don't have to use it. You're walking along all of the high school. You're walking along down the street, somebody comes up behind and pushes you, and you fall to the ground. Okay? When you're here, you're in a completely vulnerable state. Somebody's going to come up and punch you in the back of the neck or the back of the head. All right, you do not want to get punched in the back of the head. So, what this move does is that when we fall forward, what we're going to do is we're going to do what we refer to as our tail kick. All right, we start with our left foot forward cast stance and fall onto that left knee. Pull that right foot in as far as you can. We're going to push out with our heel, look over your right shoulder. All right. Okay. You guys have a problem getting partners?
No, sir.
Okay, so have we done this before? Have I done this with you
Long
before?
time ago.
Okay, so what I'm going to have you do, I'm going to have you shove me to the floor. I'm going to come in, and I'm going to go right there. So the whole point behind this is you're stopping somebody from getting you. What I want you to focus on is not that when you fall that the leg swings up. This is a side kick. Okay, so the foot's, as you come down, leg has to be in, you're striking.
So it should, let's say you go to your right leg, like you don't want this to touch the ground, right? You want to keep it
Yeah, so,
in the air.
this starts with the cat stance. So when that left foot, when that left knee hits, right leg does not touch the ground.
So like if you're in a cat stance,
Yeah.
left foot forward,
Left knee's gonna touch,
this leg
right
goes
knee
down.
will not.
Okay, so it's
But
not really.
it's gonna come in, so that right heel will touch your butt. Right? Okay, so exactly what we just did there. You're gonna get shoved and kick. So hopefully you're not too close that you're gonna contaminate. There we go. And kick. Look over. There you go. Yeah. I'm just gonna switch sides. And what you want to do is you're coming in and punching in the head.
Okay.
Your expectation is that you have the advantage.
Gotcha.
That you shoved him down and now you're gonna get those ears. Yeah. I don't know if any of you have ever been punched lightly in the back of the head. It sucks.
Even with like a football helmet on,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it still hurts. It would be hard to get to your head. There's no way.
You always try jumping, but that's gonna be stuff.
Yeah?
You gotta jump over it, but you gotta know that's what's going on.
There's gonna be a lot of pain either way.
Yeah. That's actually a cool move though, because like they might even go.
They might even go over, so like if you get that, if you catch them and they're trying to jump over, all you gotta do is turn on your side and they'll just,
Yeah, kind of launch them.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. And, Mr. Nelson, I want you to try to go for his waist at the same time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and a little lower.
Yes, sir.
Right where the
Someone
belt,
kicking.
don't put the his belt should be right about where his waist is, so go aim for his belt.
Yes, sir.
Don't aim any lower.
If I start sounding like this.
Yeah. And Mr. Milberg, what I want you to do is I want you to kind of lean into it, so you can kind of feel where it's hitting. Yeah. So the the reason I'm saying go for the waist, stuff that you push me, and I go to go right there, you can feel that I have an advantage there as opposed to right
Yeah, like kinda like,
right there is gonna
Yeah.
force you to bend.
yeah, you don't wanna stay straight.
I know. So what's gonna wind up happening is you're gonna lose your balance. Also, the other place is gonna go for that solar plexus.
Right.
You should be able to turn those toes, have that heel go straight to that solar plexus. Somebody lands on their solar plexus, and it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Aim.
same thing?
Come on. I want to have a little bit of fun for this last 5 minutes. At the beginning of the class, during our warm-up, one of the things we do is we do our bicycle crunches. You may not know this, but those bicycle crunches, sometimes we refer to them as piston kicks, are a self-defense technique. So if I'm up against two people, and I'm on the ground, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my bicycle crunches, and then if you were to come after me, after he's done, I will just turn, and you just keep doing your bicycle crunches. So what we're gonna do now is, we're going to, one of you is gonna be on the ground, bicycle crunches, the other person is gonna try to maneuver around to see if you can, don't actually get too close, but you're pretending to try to get in to try to punch, okay? And
Sorry.
just so you know, you can roll onto your shoulders too.
Okay.
That'll help.
It's a good ab workout.
So, go, lean on one shoulder, Mr. Null. There you go. So what's gonna happen is it'll allow you to,
Yeah, you can get cover more ground.
you can cover more ground. Turn. Yeah, okay, switch.
Oh, this is pretty fun.
That's intense.
Feels so maniacal.
Yeah, and this is why I had Mr. Nelson go onto his shoulders. You see how fast he's moving? If you roll from one shoulder to the other,
Yeah, it makes it
you have
huge.
more maneuverability.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
See, I'm not just saying this just because, oh, it'll make you look funny when you have to roll on your shoulders. It's actually effective.
You know, it's funny, like, as a trainer, I'm so used to telling people, like, not to, like, deviate from things, you know? So, I think that's part of my, like,
Oh, yeah. You really want to be flat on your back.
Right, yeah.
This one seriously is one of those ones, Dean. Yeah, this one seriously is one of those ones where you can roll almost completely over to try to get your aim into a different direction.
I guess as long as you're not on your stomach.
As long as you're not on your stomach, you should your hands will be in a position where they will help you roll.
Yeah, like when you're doing that, you want to probably use your hands
Yes,
to, like,
you're using your hands.
brace yourself.
But yeah, the thing is, anytime you're ever in a fight, we just learned 2 techniques for when you're on the ground. If you don't knock somebody out or injure them or get them to run away, or you don't run away, it will end up on the ground. So,
Eventually,
yeah, it will eventually end up on the ground. The longer the fight takes, the more likely it's gonna end up on the ground.
That's true.
Yeah,
You
because
may get stunned even and end up on the ground. You're
yeah,
not
you
knocked
can
out,
you
but
get
you're-
knocked, yeah, you can get hit and fall on the ground. Or the other person just gets tired of punching and will bum rush you, put you on the ground.
Yeah.
Or it'll be multiple people, and one of them will shove you onto the ground. So, yeah, it'll end up on the ground. And that's why, the jujitsu is one of those, martial arts that people like to learn, simply because you'll eventually end up on the ground. If you've seen the mixed martial arts, it's like, that's, jujitsu dominated for a long time until individuals not only learn striking, but they also learn jujitsu defense.
Uh-huh.
And then once the mixed martial arts were able to stay on their feet, they were able to take down the jujitsu.
Right, right.
Because they didn't have any game when they were on their feet. But once you're on the ground, there's multiple attackers. You want to try to get them off you as fast as you possibly can so you can get back up on your feet.
Second.
Okay, so this is a technique to get them off of you. You get to get up.
Second.
Whew, okay. Oh, that was a nice break. All right, we're gonna do the tiger tail kick.
Yes, sir.
One more time. And then, as partners until we're out of time. We only have like 2 minutes left.
Go.
You will actually be surprised if you're ever in a situation where somebody shows you how easy it is for you to get knocked over.
Oh yeah, because you're most likely not expecting.
You're not expecting, you're not trying to stay upright, you're already upright. And if you're walking, you're probably slightly leaning forward anyway.
This is probably one of the easier ones that actually just like be accurate.
Like, yeah, it's really easy to be accurate. So now what I want you to do is something instead of just sliding up, hold it in, wait for him to come in, and then strike. This is the key of, yes. That's the key point behind looking over that left shoulder, because they may just shove you and then pause to see what's gonna happen.
That's true.
Then they may
You
shove you
like hanging out for no reason.
Yeah.
The guy who's not gonna be around.
Yeah, again, they may grab your leg.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna switch. This next time, what we're gonna do is, you're gonna pull that foot back super fast. You're gonna strike, pull it back in.
There you go.
So the point behind this is if you're concerned that the individual may try to grab that foot, that you pull it back so they don't grab it.
There.
But they most likely will not be thinking about grabbing
No.
the foot because what they're concerned about is they're trying to punch you in the
Right,
face.
yeah. But you never know.
But you never know.
You can see a jiu-jitsu practitioner maybe doing
Yeah.
that.
Shove you and then try to grab that leg.
The bad thing about a foot is it's big.
Yeah.
And you can just grab the ankle pretty easy.
All right, team.
See?
Out of your partner. Okay, let's line up.
So,
Ooh, how are your knees feeling?
not good, man.
Not too bad. A little tender.
A little bit.
Okay, we'll find out if they got sometimes students wind up with like a bruise on their knee, so we don't
Oh,
want,
yeah.
so like we'll come back on Thursday, like, I can't do this today. Like, okay, we'll do something else. As long as everybody's knees are okay, we may take a look at this again on Thursday, and then we will do iron thread. Move on to iron thread. Now, our last one will be tiger tumble. We will have, what, like 3 weeks left to learn tiger tumble. I think it's 3 weeks. Tiger tumble can take a while. Sometimes, some students get it immediately. And we can learn the whole thing in one night, and some students, they can't get that first move. And it takes us like 3 or 4 classes just to learn that first move. And it depends. That one is way more mental than you
Oh,
would.
yeah.
Than you would.
That.
All right, let's bow out.
Round 2, head instructor.
Bow to intermediate, beginner level student, and everybody at home. Right, black sash trainer, magic.